It's really interesting because when we originally were working on the show, we thought it was about Bush and we thought it was about Clinton. And now, when we were doing it at the public, it felt like it was clearly a comment on Obama and Sarah Palin. And I don't credit ourselves with being that sort of relevant. I think it's that all these politicians come from Andrew Jackson's rib. He was the first of these charismatic populists. We thought of it always as sort of like, a Brechtian political satire. So there was going to be a sort of sketch comedy element to dealing with a lot of the kind of historical stuff that people find boring, but it wanted to go to a really emotionally real place. So, the thoughts were, it wants to be outrageous, it wants to be irreverent, it wants to be anarchic, but it also wants to be really smart and emotional. We've worked on the show for 6 years now. Originally it was conceived of as a real downtown show, a play with a couple songs. And over the course of the years it's changed not only, how we've dealt with the design, which is radically different from what we first did up at Williamstown, but also, obviously the size of the cast, what even happens to Andrew Jackson. When we did the show out in LA, the whole second half was completely different characters, different locations, different everything. And Oscar Eustis has really encouraged us to do an overhaul, and I think it was to the show's real improvement. No, our first goal when we were meeting about it, we thought this would be a perfect thing for the Ohio Theater on Worcester Street, or In Success, New York Theater Workshop. So it's exceeded our expectations, wildly. What I think is cool about Playbill Andrew Jackson In Success is that it feels like it dialogues with the popular culture. It feels like the Will Ferrell movies, or the type of music you hear on the radio. I think when people think of rock musicals on Broadway, they think of things that are angsty or very, very sincere, and this has a lightness of tone and an irreverence, and I think people are going to be excited by that. The things I love in life are, I love politics, I love music, and I love comedy, and this has all those in spades.